Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The back's got it. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Now the handoff. He breaks free. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And the USC offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that 1st down will kick them into that gear.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Design quarterback run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The shotgun running play call. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. On the move now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The offense starts with a short field. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the same runner's got it again. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the 1st. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this. On third down offense.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try the left side with a toss. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught by the receiver. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll run the option. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first down, it's play action. First to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The shotgun handoff here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Got to make sure the guy's allowed to make the fair catch before you hit him. Very obvious call there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Back-to-back deep shots. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
The defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They're going to run the option. Breaks in open space. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great, but I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback still with the football. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here we go on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Using his legs, it's Barnes. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I thought the quarterback here tipped his hand a bit, just kind of really locked in to that one receiver, tried to force it in, and ends up being an interception.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Trojans come up to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll try the option play here. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, USC. They are pouring it on now.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Great move there. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. Here's the option play. He's past the marker and still going. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And that run produces a decent gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to run it with the option. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. QB decides to keep it here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No huddle here for the offense. It's an option look. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Running play called on third and short. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing second and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They break the huddle for third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. They'll run the option. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. He's got room to run as the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Texas. Goes up and over the guy. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. They're going to run the option. And tackled there by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the USC offense is back out on the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. They'll try the option play here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here's the option play. Breaks free. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
We'll try to run it with the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback's got it on the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They continue to roll up the score. That's one for you old school fans, Kirk. The fullback just powering it in from short distance.
Yeah, I'm with you. What a moment for the fullback. Usually he's just stuck to do the grunt work as a blocker. But here, you get an opportunity to punch it in on the goal line, and you make the most of it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just when it looked like they might make this a 1-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up. You give it to the big fullback here. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. And the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
Okay, ready?
3rd down play for this offense.
Here we go. Set.
The back in motion now. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here.
Oh, came so close here. I'll tell you, it's a great job here by the head coach having the return team out there on the field. Just in case this field goal was short, they had a guy back and a chance to return it for big yards. They got the big yards, just not quite able to take it to the house.
Quick pass, the catch is made. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
On the ground, it's Novak. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Let's go!
Quarterback drops back. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. It's an option look. Oh, the ball comes loose. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy. And now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT, just a formality. And the PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down.